Good morning, you lovely people of this YouTube universe. I am making this video because I just got done with the Netflix series Monsters, the Ed Gein story, 8-episode by Ryan Murphy and a few bunch of other guys. And if you don't know who Ryan Murphy is, he did the other two. I didn't see the Mendez brothers, so don't come after me for that one. I gotta watch that one. I saw the Jeffrey Dahmer one, and I knew of Jeffrey Dahmer, but I didn't know the extent of it. And I didn't realize it was around the same time my dad was a kid. Same thing with Ed Gein. It was just before my dad was a kid. Anyways, Charlie Human, or how you say your last name, dude, you did a good job. I've been watching your reviews or your interviews the last week now of doing all this, and holy Nikes, dude. You said you lost 30 pounds. You can tell you did great. You went out of your shell, went out of your bubble, whatever you want to call it, to play this role. Well, me and a coworker were talking about this because she watched it too, and we kind of both went down a rabbit hole and think that the story, how they portrayed it, was not the whole 100% true story. And like Charlie said, there wasn't a whole bunch to go off of video-wise. There was pictures and a few little video footage. Other than that, there wasn't much. And when I went down this rabbit hole, the way Ed Gein portrayed himself, and I don't know if you know this, the movie Leatherface is based off of him. And that kind of intertwines with like halfway through the episodes, like episode 4 or somewhere around there, where all these different horror movies came out with Ed Gein. Well, about Ed Gein. Holy crap, you destroyed a tree. Wow. Holy, okay. I think I found out where the accident was. Anyways, there's an accident yesterday in where I live, and I think I found where it was. Yeah, like, what the hell? There's one where Alfred Hitchcock made a movie, and then all these other Leatherfaces, all these movies. And apparently, all the killers that are on the 60s and 70s came out with all these different movies, and all these people that had all this issues and whatnot. So I don't know what or how all the stories came to be, but I mean, it was kind of weird in how, like, Ted Bundy, I knew of him, and I didn't know what he did, and they based off that, Ted Bundy based off Ed Gein, I guess, Leatherface off of Ed Gein. I don't know, Ryan Murphy, it was a good one. What you should do is, what me and my coworker talked about was that his girlfriend or whatever in the movie do like a spin-off kind of deal, because from what we found, me and my coworker found that Ed Gein never had a wife or girlfriend or something like that. I don't know, he might have secretly, I don't know. Well, the way he portrayed his girlfriend was kind of like Ed Gein, where she was like this evil, seductive person in the head, and that she liked all this. So make like a couple episodes of her. Just saying. So it's just that's just weird that someone would do that back then. And like back then, that was the transgender kind of deal back then. But now, I don't know, did he start a fab? I don't know, it was a weird 8 episodes, but, I mean, the way how they do it, and I wonder if Charlie and whoever else has to go through psychology afterwards. Well, when I saw an interview of Charlie, he said that he was with the actress and actresses, he made sure they were comfortable and he was comfortable with everybody, and they did all this. But also, when he went to the hot mental hospital because he confessed on killing 2 people, but they found like 5 faces or whatever, bodies in his house. 2 questions come to mind when they find all the, well, one, they find all the stuff in his house, and 2, when he goes to the mental hospital. Let's start with the one with the house. They find the faces in the glass jar. But they only found 1 body, and it was that old lady's body, the cop's mother. Right? Okay, I got a 3rd question. But hold on. Where were the other 4 bodies, the faces they found, and where was all the other bones and stuff, minus with the furniture? Did he bury them? Did he burn them? What the hell did he do with these? For investigators out there, if they want to go look for them, not me. That's like that's sick and disturbing to begin with, that somebody could do that back then, let alone get away with it and not go to jail. But now, today's age, holy shit, you do something like that, you're done for. The Dean got DNA, they got all that good mumbo jumbo stuff now. But that being said, question number 2. Salty, the person that played Salty, the mental hospital nurse, helps him out. So Salty, part of his imagination, his messed up brain, because he's got these telegrams or whatever. So Salty, one of the other nurses that he portrayed as, because towards the end you don't see Salty no more. So Salty, imagination, helped him to get all this stuff, or something like that. And 3rd, when the cop was trying to auction off his stuff, his house, his vehicle, all his stuff, and the pole barn and everything, and then you see, like, that same episode, like a couple scenes later, it burnt down. His partner said, "Oh, I just got there." Who burned down his house? Was it the cop or somebody else? Because his partner was trying to stop that one cop trying to sell the stuff for profit and give it and sell it. I don't know. Those are my questions. Ryan Murphy, can you answer me those questions? If you went down that rabbit hole, please and thank you.